By simply paraphrasing, you create clarity, you create structure, and control the questioning process. You can say something like, if I understand your question correctly, Mr. Customer, you want to know if blank blank blank. Or, Mr. Customer, do you mean blank blank blank? See, here you're looking for clarity. Or, Mr. Customer, are you asking if blank blank? Or you can say something like, Mr. Customer, I believe your first question was blank, and your second question was blank. You see, by dividing the question into parts, you are first of all allowing the customer to reflect what they say and give you a little bit some time to think, and it really break down the question into easy to digest pieces of question that you can cover one at a time, but you also remove any kind of ambiguity from the equation. So by rephrasing question, which is a good system, it is very helpful method to get a clear understanding of what the prospect really means. You're asking it in non-aggressive manner when a prospect object, for example, to your price, right? You can always say something like, Mr. Customer, are you saying that price is the only thing you are interested in? Maybe in another situation you can say, Mr. Customer, I believe that you are saying that if I can provide you with 10% discount on our service agreement, you would be able to sign the contract right now. Is that correct? And you can also use a different system that we call evade and defer method. This system is really, it will allow you to pretty much play jujutsu with the customer by doing it in a very professional manner. So because you occasionally will encounter objection that might not have any worth or value at all, yet they are out there. The best approach, in my opinion, is to overlook them by simply nodding your head. By doing so, you recognize the fact that customers say something, but obviously there is no word of value to take the time and address them. Just recognize them by nodding your head, move on. So keep the conversation going as if the objection was not raised at all. If the customer object again, state that you took a mental note, right? And then you will address it at the end of the conversation. You certainly do not want to stop at that moment and address that specific objection that really doesn't have much worth. So stick to your agenda, stay in control of the direction of your conversation, steer back even when you are occasionally forced to digress. When you hear a valid objection, just state, Mr. Customer, I'm aware that this is an important question for you. I wrote it down. That way I can address it along with anything else I may have by the end of my presentation. You see, the system allows you to stay in control and continue without any kind of interruption, and that's important. Another system is overcoming price objection. This is something all of us have to deal with on a daily basis. So most customers will complain that your price is way too high, regardless whether you're selling a multi-million-dollar home or a shack for 10 grand, whether you're selling a Ferrari or a Honda. There is always a company that will create a product with less functionality and option for a lesser price. You really cannot overcome that. It's just market reality, demand and supply. So you cannot compete on price oftentimes, because unless you are Walmart, you cannot win by discounting your product perpetually, right? Selling on price usually is a failed strategy, unless you're Walmart again. So by focusing on demonstrating why your product is worth every penny in terms of quality, value, functionality, and longevity, you actually can influence your customer buying decision process. People really want to acquire the best product possible. However, they are always concerned about quality, performance, durability, and option available. The key is to find out what are the key elements the customer value the most and then enhance their significance. See, a customer that is interested in quality need to understand that your product provides quality that far exceed your competitor offer. Do that by demonstrating to your customer the quality of your product in terms of endurance, longevity, maintenance, economy, depreciation, efficiency, and brand pride. By doing that, your customer will spend more if they are truly convinced that your product value warrant the asked price. That's really what it comes down to. People are willing to spend more if they think and believe in a good faith that your product are worth the asked price. So thank you for watching this video.